Good morning. I'm bringing this yoga video to you so you can practice at home with the familiarity of your teacher here. So, hello everyone. Let's get started. Bring your hands together and sit up nice and tall through your spine. Open up your knees, open up your heart, and bow your head. Close your eyes and begin to feel your breath. Deepen that breath. Lengthen that breath. Now lift your chin and open your eyes. Bring your hands out from your heart and follow your hands up with your eyes as you take a deep breath in. Exhale and release the breath and bow your head. Again, deep breath in. Press the palms together, long breath out. Once more, deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Now lift your chin, bring your hands in front, lace your fingers and press them forward. Lift up and lean over, side to side. Flow in your breath, opening your ribs, coming back to center. Now bring the arms down in front, relax the shoulders. Now move forward and rise up. Then round your back, tilt your pelvis, tuck your chin. Rise up again and breathe in. Round out again and breathe out. Once more, rise and round. Now rise up once more and open. Now recross your legs, letting the other leg be on top in Padmasana or in front in Sukhasana. Get back on the edge of your blanket and rest your fingertips on the floor. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the neck. Lift your left arm up and look over, reaching over. Rise up and release. Other side. As you reach up and over, breathe in. As you release back, breathe out. Once more. And as you come up, twist around and bring your hand to your knee. Now press against your knee, press down into the hand behind you. Relax the shoulders as you lengthen the spine. Then turn your head back to center. Tuck your chin down to open up your neck. Lift your chin and then revolve it back around. And look back to center and bring both hands back up over your head and release down. Let's do the other side. Inhale over. Exhale back. Inhale over. Exhale back. Once more, inhale over. And as you rise up, add the rotation, twisting around, hand on the knee, rising up through the spine, looking over your shoulder. Continue to flow your breath. Then turn your head back to center and tuck your chin, opening the other side of your neck. Lift your chin, revolve back around. Lift both arms back up over your head, press your palms together, and come center. Excellent. Now moving right along, come on around and extend your legs out in front. Sit up nice and tall, flex your feet, fan your toes. Place your hands on your hips and fold gently forward. As you rise up, point your toes. As you flex forward, flex your feet. Open and fold. Extend and fold. Once more. Now hold the fold with the feet flexed. Bring your hands down to your ankles. Now round out through your spine and tuck your chin. Then rise up and extend. Draw the breath in. As you round, point your toes, tuck your chin, round your back. As you breathe in, flex and extend. Breathe out and round. Once more, extend and round. Now extend again, extend the arms, reach forward, rise up and release down. Let's bring the left leg in and circle your foot around, releasing the ankle. Then grab your ankle or the sole of your foot and extend your leg up. Open the leg out. Look over the shoulder. Now bring the leg across and switch hands and open. Feel the outer hip extending, stretching. Now look back to center and bend your knee. Grab that knee with the opposite arm, hug it in. Continue revolving around to the back. And then reach that arm up, looking up. Flex your front foot, look over at the other foot, and extend over. Rise back up and reach that arm behind. Now bring the arm back around and let's do the other side. Extend your right knee in and circle the ankle. Then grab your ankle or the sole of your foot and extend the leg as much as is comfortable for your hamstring. Then open the leg out and look over your shoulder. Come back in, switch hands, open the outer hip. Now look forward, bend the knee, bring the foot to the floor, hug it in with your elbow, rise tall, flex the front foot, keep opening the shoulder. Then look forward, reach up and reach over, looking down at your foot. Rise again and reach behind a little stronger. And then bring the arm around. Perfect. Now bring your feet together into a diamond shape and get rock side to side on your sits bones. Let's open the inner thighs a little by pressing the knees open, lifting the chest up, and then rounding out through the spine. Draw in and extend. Deep breath. Release the breath. Round the spine. Once more, deep breath in and round back out. Now rise up once more, and this time fold a little forward, looking down at your feet. Slide your hands down to your feet. Lace your fingers around your toes, relax your head, and just fold down from your hips, releasing your head. Then lift your face and rise back up. Bring your knees together, and let's come on around. So in this position, the side view might be best for our cat and cows. So spread your fingers widely, get your knees under a comfortable blanket, and let's warm up the spine by rounding and extending. Now go at your own pace and put the breath with the movement. You're breathing out as you round into cat, breathing in as you extend into cow pose. So go back and forth between your cat and cows and feel the flexion of the spine in cat pose and the extension of the spine in cow pose, warming up. Now come to a flat back and tuck your toes. Press back towards your heels and relax your forearms. Rock your hips and rock on the balls of your feet, releasing your feet, releasing your hips. Then rise back up onto all fours, keeping the toes tucked under. Lift your knees, press back into child's pose. Let your head hang, turn it side to side. And as you rotate your head from side to side, start to pedal your knees, releasing the back of both legs from your hips to your heels. Deep stretch, flowing the breath. Come back down on your knees and put the tops of your feet on the floor. Now sink back as much as your knees will allow and slide your hands forward. Drop down into your easy child's pose. Rest your forehead. Breathe into your sides. Expand the breath. Opening the hips, lengthening the spine. Now rise back up on all fours and bring your hands back in. Now let's open up the legs by coming in and grabbing your blocks. And if you don't have blocks, use cans. And I'll show it here from the side. So let's open up the right leg first by bringing it up here in front and flexing that foot up. The leg is nice and straight. Your hands are resting. And we're going to rock forward and rock back to open up each hip, each hamstring, each hip flexor. Now rock forward and keep your knee over your ankle and lift your chest. Walk the foot out to the side a little because we'll add a balance here by bringing the hands to the blocks and then extending the arms up. Looking up to the hands, feeling that stretch. Pull the elbows out to the side, expanding that stretch. Bring the hands back to the blocks. Now move the hips back and flex that front foot up. Rock that foot from side to side on the tip of your heel, rotating the leg, spreading the toes, flowing the breath. Then hold the foot flexed. Look down at your knee, feel that extension through your hamstring. Now bend your elbows slightly and slowly float down towards your shin, resting your forehead. Don't force it, just feel it. And then rise back up and slide the leg back. Let's work the other leg. So bring your left leg forward and flex it up. Rest your hands, pad your knee, and then let's come forward and back, releasing each hip, each hamstring, each hip flexor. Adding movement to get the blood circulating into the joints. Then move forward, bending the knee, lifting the chest, and then extending the arms up. Open the elbows, expand the chest, and then bring the hands back to your blocks. Extend back again and flex that foot up. Rotate it side to side, fanning open the toes, inner and outer thigh. Then come forward, bend your elbows, and float gently forward just to where you feel mild sensation in your hamstring. Look down at your knee. Now take it to your edge, wherever that edge might be. And rise and bring the foot back. Excellent, excellent. All right, come on around, and maybe I'll start my music now because I forgot to start it before. So bring the blocks back to the edge of your blanket and tuck your toes under. Lift your knees and bring your feet to the edge of your blanket, toes to the edge of your blanket, blocks to the edge of your blanket. Then drop your head down. Feel all the weight in your legs. Lift all 10 toes. Then move your shoulders over your blocks and lift your heels coming up on the balls of your feet. Round your back, tuck your chin. Flatten your back. Stay on your toes and bend your knees. Then lower your heels. Take your arms up and rise up tall. Now lift your toes, press your hips back, sweep back. Rise up and breathe in. Sink down and breathe out. 2 more. 1 more. Now hold your fold here. Bring your hands to your shins. Now straighten your legs, straighten your arms, flatten your back. Pull your shoulders out of your ears, down your spine. Shine a light out through the crown of your head. Then bring your arms behind again. Spread open your fingers, spread open your toes. Create space. Drop your hips, lift your arms, rise up tall. Arc back, look up to the hands. Bring your palms together and bring them to your heart. Beautiful. Now we'll do a few standing poses. So as I move my blanket over, I'm going to bring the blocks to either side here. So let's open up into a wide stance, and I'll show both angles. So as you open up your legs, parallel your feet, drop your tailbone, lift your chest, relax your shoulders, extend your arms, spread your fingers, lift up tall, look up, open out. Now take your left toe and turn it out and come down into your warrior position. Adjust your feet so that your knee stays over your heel. Now rise up and breathe in, sink down and look out over your knee. As you continue to flow your warrior pose, be mindful of your inner thigh, keeping the knee angled towards the little toe, the inner thigh open. Your back leg stays nice and straight. Hold your warrior here. Look out over the arm. Then straighten your front leg and reach out, tipping from your hip. Then rest your hand on your shin. Reach your other arm to the sky. Look down at your foot. Then challenge this balance by looking up to your extended arm. Rise up again. Bend again. Then turn towards your knee. Pick up that back heel and sink down. More of a balance, and reach up into crescent pose. Then bring your hands all the way down to the floor. Hands there. Bring your knee down. Now move your leg back. Put the tops of your feet on the floor and sink back into your child's pose. Now rise up, spread the fingers, open the knees. Now move your hips down and lift your chest up. Look up. Feel that extension of your spine. Keep the elbows hugged in and ease down slowly to your mat, resting your forehead on the floor. Rock your hips, let it go. Then lift your face, slide your hands back, hug your elbows in, and then rise up into upward facing dog, opening the chest, lifting the chin slightly, feeling that extension of your spine. Then come up onto your knees, tuck your toes, and lift your hips. Drop your head, sink into your down dog. Adjust your feet, soften your knees, your hips will lift higher, your chest will float deeper. Flow your breath. And look up at your hands and walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Once there, fold into Uttanasana. Grab your elbows, hang here. Keep the knees soft, maybe swing the elbows. Move the torso, ragdoll, letting the traction of your spine open up those spaces in your vertebrae. Move the hands to your shins and straighten. Lift your toes, bring your arms behind. Spread your fingers as you spread your toes, drop your hips, rise up tall, arc back, and open. Let's do the other side. So open up into a wide stance again. And before we do our standing poses on the other side, let's place the hands on the lower back and press gently, pushing the hips forward, pulling the shoulders back, opening up on a deep extension here. And then release that extension. Extend your arms back out and pivot on your right foot. Open up your stance, bend your knee. Adjust your feet to keep your knee behind your toes. Look out over the arm. And let's work this pose by rising up and sinking down. Breathe in as you lift. Breathe out as you sink. Each time, again, mindful of your front inner thigh, keeping that knee tracking open and the breath flowing. One more. Now hold your warrior pose and then straighten your leg. Now tip from your hip, not from your waist. Bring your hand to your shin. Reach up. Look down to start. Establish your balance. Wiggle your toes. Feel your feet. Then move your gaze up your arm. Rise. Bend the knee. Now turn towards that bent knee. You may want to walk your foot out a little before you lift the back heel. Sink your hips and rise up into crescent pose, looking up. Then bring your hands down to your mat. Bring your knee down. Bring your foot back. Spread your fingers. This time spread your knees a little wider. Big toes together. Then press back. Slide forward. Deepen that pose. Rest on your chin, your forehead, or your cheek. And then rise back up. Bring the knees back underneath. Bring the hands underneath. Tuck your toes. Lift back into your down dog, dropping your head. Pedaling your knees again. Now come high up on your toes, round your back, and come forward into plank. You may have to squiggle your toes forward. Plank pose. Now lift up once more, dropping the chin, letting the head relax, letting the hips rise. Bend your knees slightly, feel that extension. And rise up high again, come back into your plank pose, building strength through your core. Then release your knees down. Walk your hands all the way back. Yes. Bring your fingertips here. Pop yourself back up. Continue walking back to your feet. Drop down. This time grab your ankles and fold. Come up to a flat back and support yourself on your shins. Move your shoulders down your back. Lift your toes. Draw your abdominals in. Extend your arms behind. Spread your fingers. Now bend your knees and rise all the way up again, arching back. Open the elbows out to the side, expanding the chest. And then release. Perfect, perfect. Let's come down to our mat for a few sitting poses. And on the sitting poses, I'll turn to the side here so we can hold on to our knees. Okay. And lift the chest, relax the shoulders. So let's concentrate now on the core strength by rounding out through our spine and then extending back up. Round back onto your sacrum and then lift up onto your sits bones. Once more, round it and then extend it. Now hold that extension and drag your feet in. Reach behind your knees and lift your knees. Bring the calves parallel to the floor. Relax your shoulders. Keep your spine nice and straight, and then just alternate extending the legs. Balancing there as you work your core. Now come center, open the legs. Bring them together. Open and in. Once more, open and in. Now lift the chest again. Hang here, or for more of a challenge, just extend the arms out. And you can extend the legs and come into boat pose. Look up and breathe. Then bend your knees, set your feet on the floor, rise up. Now extend the legs out, lift up tall, look up to your hands, flex your feet, and slowly fold all the way down. Rise again, and now we can roll all the way down on our backs and bring the knees into the chest. Hug them in, rock a little side to side. Set your feet on the floor. Lay your arms down by your side. Touch your heels, get your feet in the proper placement. Knees to the width of your hips. Then press into your feet and rise up into bridge, getting a nice stretch through your hip flexors. Then begin to walk your shoulders down towards your feet, tucking your shoulders under. Lace your fingers, stretch your arms out, lift the hips higher, expand the chest, keep the chin lifted slightly, and then lift your heels, pressing into the balls of your feet. Then lower your heels, unlace your fingers, walk your shoulder blades back out widely, move your back down again. Now bring just your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg out. Flex both feet. Circle that knee around. and reverse it. Now extend that leg up, reach behind and draw that leg in. Lift the elbows. Now you leave your head on the floor, or you can lift your head up off the floor. Point both feet. Now slowly switch legs. Slowly switch, stretching the legs, contracting the core. If the neck strains, just do this with your head on the floor as you continue to open up each leg and challenge the core. Now bring both legs up and relax the head down. Bring your knees back down. Now slide your right leg out, pull your left knee in, circle it around. Now bring both knees into your chest. Pull the knees apart. Reach down and grab your ankles. Flex the feet. Come up into happy baby pose. Rock your baby. Now hang on to your ankles or cup your heels into your hands and very slowly try to extend the legs out till you feel a nice stretch on your hamstrings. Don't force it. Just feel where you need to go with it. Breathe into that stretch. And bring the feet back in together. Bring the knees back in together. Set the feet on the floor. Take your arms out from your shoulders. Now with your legs together, rock those knees from side to side. Now rock the knees over to one side and draw them up closer to your arm. Roll your head away from those knees. Now bring the arm over and press the palms together. Open the arm back up. Follow it with your eyes. Then bring the knees over your chest again. Flex your feet and set them on the floor. Now move your knees to the other side and draw those knees up closer to your arm. Look away from your knees. Bring your arm up and over, pressing the palms together. Open the arm, following it with your eyes. Bring the knees back up over your chest. Now set your feet on the floor and keeping your feet together, let the knees fall apart into Supta Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. Now let's work this pose by bringing the arms up over your chest and pressing the inner thighs together. Feel the back press into the floor and the tummy firms. Then open and breathe in. Close and breathe out. Open, deep breath in. Close, long breath out. Once more. Hold it here. Now lay your arms down by your side. Extend one leg out at a time. Flex both feet and let them fall apart. Roll both arms over so that your palms face up. Then roll your head from side to side with your eyes closed. Let every muscle relax. Let your breath flow. Bring your head center and sink down into a deep meditative pose. Controlling your breath no longer, just observing it. Rest here for as long as you would like to settle the mind, focus on the present, focus on your breath. For being mindful means being in the present moment for as long as possible. Now slowly bring one knee in at a time. Let the knees just hang over your belly. Rock a little side to side. Then roll onto your side. Bring your arms over. Rest here on your side with your palms together. And slowly press yourself back up to a seated position. Cross your legs. Re-lengthen your spine. Bring your hands to your heart and bow your head. Fill your heart with gratitude. Lift your face, lift your hands, and to each other and to all of you, I say, Namaste. Thank you.